Welcome YouTubers to another video. Today we're going to be checking out all of my pre-orders, planned pre-orders, and talk about some of the statues I do want to get on order to go ahead and finish off my collection, because eventually I do plan to, finish this collection. Can't do it forever, but I did want to talk about the statues I currently have on PO, and I'll let you know if I've actually put a deposit down, paid for it. Some of these I plan to get, I just have not put any money down. But here we go. So first is the Mark 7 by Queen Studios. I'd actually never ever planned to own this, but with me getting the Mark 7 bust, I do want a companion 1/4. So it was between this and Sideshow, and I did determine that this one just has better detail and detailed arc reactor, and it will also match the bust in my Thanos better. And I want everything to match. So we got this. This will actually arrive in the next few days. Life-size Endo. Now, my seller still has not shipped. It's been 2+ weeks, so I'm not 100% sure if I'll be getting this just because it's been 2 weeks. And at this point, the likelihood of them actually shipping it is probably about 10% in my opinion, so I don't know if I'm going to get this. More than likely, I'll probably have to just get my money back and not get this, which sucks because I really want this, but if I don't get it this time, I'm not going to hunt it down again. So if they try to scam me, then I'm just not going to get it. Sephiroth, this is currently en route to finish off Final Fantasy VII. We got this 1/4 Krillin en route. This will probably not be my final Krillin statue, but it'll be the Krillin until we get a better one. I do like this one. I think it has a good sculpt, and it overall looks good. But I need a 1/4 Krillin in my collection, and this will do for now until we get a potentially better one. Motaro, this will finish off Mortal Kombat unless we get a Shang Tsung 1/4, Kung Lao 1/4. Those are the only other two characters I really want. This is my Evil Dead Ash hand. It's a silicone posable hand. It should ship towards the end of the month, early August. Jin Sakai, this should be arriving in the next week or two. Very excited. So more than likely, I will be getting this at least in hand. Whether I keep it will determine a lot of things. It also depends on early production photos. Because I do have this in the deluxe 1/3 on PO. But if early in-hand pics make it look like they're 1/4, where it's like off-center stickers, like decals for the forehead and just bad paint job, I'll cancel. But if it turns out similar to the proto, it looks like this, 100% going to get it. The deluxe version, I got the one that sold out, waitlisted. I just heard that all the Australian customers, due to some new law in the country banning anything with batteries, like small watch batteries, all their pre-orders for anything like this were canceled, and they're all super pissed off, which really sucks. So due to a few reckless parents allowing their children to die eating batteries, now everyone's going to be suffering. But yeah, like I said, this one just depends on first few in-hand pics. Not the very first one, but after I've seen multiple pics in video, will I determine if I'm going to get this. Because I think if production turns out like the prototype, this could be the best statue ever created. Now, I have not put PO money down, but I do want this really, really bad. Especially if I do get that Predator, I'll want to get this because I need to have the exact same amount of Predators as I do Aliens. So more than likely, this one will be coming to the collection. More so now that they reduced the base size and it'll fit inside my garage shelf. So we do have the Infinity Wonder Woman bust on PO. She'll be shipping in a few months. Very excited for this. This is not gone up for PO yet, but I do plan to pick this up because I do really, really like this. So ECC Unkillable Zombie Bust. Not 100% I'm getting this, but I do plan to as of now. KD Cell, one of the few last DBZ I absolutely need. Doctor Strange bust, big fan of Doctor Strange, so we have him on PO, and I have spot reserved for him. Arnold 1/3, I have I have this half paid off basically, but he is 100% coming to the collection. King Ghidorah, still waiting on this. It could ship any day now, but very excited to get this one. Ghostface going to my horror collection, very excited by PCS. Now, I have not put any money down for this 1/4 Loki, but considering I'll have everything Queen Studios top shelf, I feel like I will want to get this, because I have Queen Iron Man, Queen Thanos, so it just makes sense to get this one as well. even though I do really love my Sideshow one, once I see some first-in-hand pics of this, I'll probably buy it. Now, I don't think I can sell Sideshow just because Sideshow has him holding the Tesseract and the helmet, so I just have to move that one. I've not put money down yet on this, but as soon as I get King Ghidorah and some more reward points, I'll use reward points to pretty much buy this in full. You know, especially when Godzilla vs. Kong ships and I get that massive amount of reward points, I'll go ahead and just use reward points to get this one for free. I have not put PO money down yet for this, but with me getting Arnold, I will want this because, you know, I am a sucker for companion pieces. Plus, I do love the T-1000, such a great villain. And I do believe these Darkseid collectible statues will look much better in person. You know, I've seen some videos, and for some reason this one doesn't photograph well, but I've seen some other images where it looks really good, so I think it will turn out fantastic. Loki Bust. I believe this may be the best Marvel bust ever made. I think it will top Thanos, who's my current favorite. This just looks absolutely so fantastic. I do like this more than the Doctor Strange one as well. For me, this is, as of now, my favorite Marvel bust I've seen by Queen Studios. And probably Queen Studios' best bust in general. I freaking love this one. So I do have the Ring Wraith bust on PO, but I don't know if I'll be keeping this. I'll most likely cancel it, to be honest, just because, you know, looking at my Lord of the Rings space, I just have no idea where I can put this. And it's quite a space hog. And, I mean, it is cool, but in reality, it's just a bunch of cloth with 2 hands and a sword. So I think I'll probably cancel this. Just move that deposit somewhere else. So we do have Gimli on PO. I will be pre-ordering the Morgul Lord, and if they do, Gandalf and Saruman. I do have the Pure Arts T-1000. This will be the companion bust, per se, to the T-1000 1/3. We do have Frodo and Golem on PO. That's already paid in full. I have not yet PO'd this, but I will, because I absolutely want it. And I actually want to pair this with my Frodo. That is my plan. I want to pair them both down low. Because the Nazgul don't have like a detailed face, it's a piece you want to put down low. So I will put this down low with Frodo. Frodo, if you look at him, he's looking slightly up, but I think they'll pair excellent together. And Uruk-hai Berserker, he'll be going next to Lurtz. Legolas, of course, have to complete my Trinity, can't wait. Scarlet Witch. Now, I know Queen Studios is also making one, but I do prefer this costume, and I think Iron Studios did a fantastic job with the whole flying pose. And I just think it looks awesome. So I definitely don't have space or need 2 Scarlet Witches, and I don't really want one with real hair just because all my other statues are Iron Studios down low, so I'll be sticking with this one. I do have Black Widow on PO, so very excited for her. My final Black Widow statue. I think Queen did a great job, and I do like the pose. And it's very simple base, so she'll be easy to display. Plus, she's looking up, so she'll go great down low. Katie, Gohan, and Goku. Go with Cell. Very excited. Finishes off that wall more or less. Leatherface. Also another horror piece I have on PO. Very, very excited. Sume Frieza. This is the best Frieza statue and definitely a top contender for one of the best DBZ statues. So very excited for this, although it won't be shipping for probably 5 more years. Vision Bust. Another final Marvel bust I'll be getting. I think this one looks fantastic. I've seen a video last night and it looks great, especially for the price. Steppenwolf, one of the final DC pieces I need. Iron Man Mark 7 bust. This will replace my Mark 50. And I really do love that Mark 50. I wish I could keep it, but I just do not have space. And so I do have to choose between this and the Mark 50, and I choose this. Kong bust. Gonna go with the Kong vs. Godzilla diorama right here, which is my most anticipated PO. Harley Quinn bust. Definitely a must-have. I think this will be the best Infinity Studios bust out there. Vegeta, another final DBZ I need. Can't wait. Darkseid, one of the final DC 1/3s I need. The only other DC 1/3 I want is Black Adam, The Rock. Definitely want to get that. Now, I have not put money down on this, and I'm just waiting for some in hands, but I do plan to eventually sell my Vision 1/4 and get this one. You know, it's Iron Studios. It's a little bit taller than my one now. It'll look better as a back piece. I do like the pose better on mine now, but I think this one is more movie accurate. You know, mine right now is quite buff, and the likeness is slightly off. But overall, I think this one will be a better Vision 1/4. Now, the other ones I forgot to put on here are Infinity Studios Joker Bust and Infinity Studios Selena Kyle Bust. Those are two I also do plan to get, but I just haven't put them on my list yet. I did actually put a deposit down for Joker, not yet for Selena Kyle. I'll wait for some in hands of her and just make sure I have the money at the time. But we will get her, and I do eventually want to get a Doctor Strange 1/4 and a Hawkeye 1/4. Those are the two last Marvel 1/4s I really want. So we'll go ahead and get them. And then outside of that, I don't have a picture of it, but I do also have a silicone Chucky that's supposed to ship later this month, apparently. So let's see how that looks. And more than likely, I'll sell one of my Chuckies, or who knows, maybe keep both. Let's see. But the only other statues I would potentially get in the future are Celine from Underworld 1/3 or Blade 1/3. Those are two I would absolutely get, and Khaleesi Bust also is a maybe, depends on price, how good it looks, and if it ever ships during my lifetime. Because Infinity Studios is incredibly slow. So we will see. But yeah, a lot of good stuff and statues over the next several years will be shipping. So good times. And of course, there's new POs every month, and who knows if I decide I want something new. But as of now, this is the plan, and it should fill up every single empty spot in the collection and make it look perfect in my vision. That is it, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.